It's time now for Fantasy or Reality with Bruce Boudreau. So, Bruce, Patrick Waugh was electric at the podium last night, calling out his team after a victory.
I guess times has changed, because in my days, if my team would have done that to me, I will break a stick in that room. I'll be very upset to see my team playing like this in front of me. Ilya is a gentleman. He's a first-class person. But that was unacceptable. We didn't compete. We didn't battle in front of the net in the last 8 minutes. That's unacceptable. We talked about it this morning to be stronger. Our goalie deserves more respect than this from ourselves.
You love the old school approach of letting the team have it even after a win. Fantasy or reality?
That's reality to me. Patrick is making sure that these guys know, allowing 3 goals in the last 7 minutes, and he's an ex-goalie. So, he doesn't want the goals against to be what it gets to when you allow 3 goals. But, you got to play right to the end, and he's letting his team know because they haven't done it enough lately. And, this is a good time to do it when they win the game. I think he picked the perfect time to do that.
Meanwhile, the Edmonton Oilers beat the Minnesota Wild 7-1 on the road last night. It was their 4th win in a row, 6 in their last 7. So, Bruce, the Oilers are officially back. Fantasy or reality?
Reality. They're back. League, get ready, man. They're scoring goals now. And Connor he got a couple of assists, I think, but he didn't score at all last night. And they beat the number 1 team, or the number 1 team in at least the Central Division, in their own building on the road last night. I'm telling you, the Oilers the last 10 games have looked like the Oilers of last year. So if I'm the rest of the league, I'm saying, watch out.
And then on the flip side, you've got Montreal. And after allowing 6 goals last night, Sam Montembeault now has a 3.01 goals against average. He's never had one under 3 in his 6-year career. So Team Canada made a mistake naming him one of their 3 goalies. Fantasy or reality, Bruce?
I think it's reality that they made a mistake, and I'll tell you why. And it's not has anything to do with Sam's goaltending or his goals against average or anything like that. It looks to me like he's set to be the number 3 goalie. Now, if the number 3 goalie has to play, he's going to be playing in the championship game, is the way I look at it. Or if somebody gets hurt in a very important game. And I'd rather have somebody that's been in that situation before, that's been in a Stanley Cup playoff Game 7, or who's won a cup, or who's been in really dire, straight situations where we need it. I think he has never been in that situation, so it's going to be tough for the 3rd goalie to go in and be great. I just think he might be a little nervous. Maybe I'm way out to lunch, but I wanted somebody with some experience to be the 3rd goalie if I was on Team Canada.
I think you know a thing or two about hockey there, Bruce, so not totally way off. And that is another edition of Fantasy or Reality.